I would say this is all for men, but there might be some sexually selfish and insensitive women out there too. So sex in marriage should be a beautiful, mutually satisfying event to the best of your ability. You should want to satisfy your spouse sexually and meet their needs. Now, according to 1 Corinthians 7, 1 through 6, Paul gives us some instruction on wisdom and sex in marriage. I'm going to use the Message Bible translation. Now, getting down to the question you asked in your letter to me. First, is it a good thing to have sexual relations? Certainly, but only within a certain context. It's good for a man to have a wife and for a wife to have a husband. Sexual drives are strong, but marriage is strong enough to contain them and provide for a balanced and fulfilling sexual life in a world of sexual disorder. The marriage bed must be a place of mutuality. The husband seeking to satisfy his wife, the wife seeking to satisfy her husband. Marriage is not a place to stand up for your rights. Marriage is a decision to serve the other, whether in bed or out. Abstaining from sex is permissible for a period of time if you both agree to it, and if it's for the purposes of prayer and fasting, but only for such times. Then come back together again. Satan has an ingenious way of tempting us when we least expect it. I'm not, understand, commanding these periods of abstinence, only providing my best counsel if you should choose them. See, I like the way Pastor Jimmy Evans describes sex between a husband and a wife pertaining to this group of scriptures. Sex is made for use and not abuse. And abuse could be referring to not fulfilling your spouse's needs, only fulfilling your own. So to me, this group of scriptures is also addressing a few other issues. Don't use sex as a weapon. Don't use sex as a means of control. Don't use sex to manipulate your spouse. Don't deprive your spouse of their sexual needs. And although it doesn't say this specifically, but I also believe it's referring to these two. Don't be sexually boring. Be present in the moment. Make it pleasing to your spouse. Quickies are good as long as you both are satisfied or the one who had the need for the quickie got what they needed. So if this is a situation in your marriage, your relationship, let me offer you a couple suggestions. Don't just assume you know all there is to know about your spouse's sexual needs, or you are just the best lover in the world. Talk about sex. Talk about meeting each other's needs. Learn how to please and pleasure each other and enjoy the experience. There may be times when it's just about you, and that's for the quickie, but that shouldn't be all the time or the majority of the time. Take some time to discuss this with your spouse. It should be enjoyable for both of you. Thank you very much, and God bless you.